Hey everybody, welcome back. Give me just a second. I'm almost ready. Sorry if y'all missed me yesterday. I had unexpected visitors staying the night. So I was not able to stream. I wouldn't have had cats anyway. They're afraid when we have people in the house. They don't hang out. But we're here now, so let's focus on that. We are... God, we're still only about halfway through this run. We're going here. What if we just go straight down, unlock both of these, and see what we can find? We could also do a Scarlet Orchard instead of the Coral Forest. I like Scarlet Orchard a little bit more. If you can get the stuff, you can get the... archaeological dig sites uncovered and get points that way. Although Coral Forest, we can get foxes. We can get crystallized dew from trees. That would help with fox houses. Foxes and humans is a great combination too. That's a lot of starting people. 14 starting people. Wow. Okay, yeah, maybe we just go with a Coral Forest then. What do we need? We need 22. We don't need to do P20s. All right, I know I've made this argument before. Our goal in getting here is to try and make it this the easiest level. And the best way to do that is to run negative world modifiers and get embarkation points, or get the world events that get us free stuff for every level. So seeing as how we have plenty of time, I'm inclined to just run this Coral Forest, unlock as many of the question marks as we can find to see if we can find world events. And with 51 years left, we don't really have an issue getting down here. So there's no incentive for me to run a higher difficulty than a Prestige 6. Or really, even a Prestige 6. Now, hold on. Do I start running lower than Prestige 6? Hell, we could just run a Viceroy difficulty. I don't know if we end up finishing it any faster. Buildings cost less. Resolve... Villagers with low resolve would leave slower. Blueprint rerolls would cost less. There'd be no bonus blight rot. The storm would be shorter. That's actually problematic. We want the storm to be longer so that the year is longer. There is no scenario where we want to go under Prestige 2. And that's still 5. So if we're playing optimally from this point, we would just run Prestige 2. Which seems silly. We get stone from trees. Should I bring cloth instead? No, we still end up wanting stone more than fabric materials. I could also just choose amber, but just don't bring stone at all. I also hate to not bring extra food. Nah, we just won't bring amber this run. We're getting to this part of the game where embarkation points are getting lower and we have to start making choices. Royal Permit I don't like to get rid of. Because when you start re-rolling the legendaries, that's where your big bonus points are going to come from. And if you can get a really good year 2, that's kind of the only way I see getting a year 3 victory. And then if you don't get one on year 2, then you bank on getting it on year 4 and get a year 4 victory and get through these as quickly as possible, so you have more maps to do. And we want more than 12 embarkation points when we get to the end. So we need to get more negative world modifiers. All right, let's just jump right in. We'll try and run through this one as quickly as we can so we can get a second one going. Hey, Star Pete, how are you? Gain a free cornerstone reroll for every reputation point gained during drizzle season. That shouldn't matter too much. We shouldn't have to focus on that one. Have a house or resolve penalty. Double hunger stacks. It's Friday. What else needs to be said? I'm doing pretty good. I had a headache this morning. My throat's a little dry, but that's just allergies. Double food if they don't have a complex food, and then just a chance to die at 5 if they don't have a service. It's Friday and you have a beverage. Excellent. Getting that weekend started off right. Hold on, this is a little too loud on my end. It should be just fine on yours. Yeah, it was one of those days where I grumble under my breath a lot about coworkers, but it was actually fine. That's just me grumbling. It was more complaining than anything. No actual problems. All right, show me what everybody likes. I've been playing this for too long, and the needs have changed over the years, so every so often I need to pull this back up so I can just look at it. Nobody wants jerky. So there's this frustrating thing that we do. It's not as frustrating for me. So I have what I refer to as imperfect memory. I can remember a lot of stuff, but I always remember it tangentially to something else. So today, we were watching something that made a reference to a movie. So I had to try and explain what the movie was without me being able to tell you what the movie was, because I don't know. Like, I don't know the name of the movie. I can remember like 2 specific things about the movie, and I'm not 100% sure that they're accurate. I'm gonna take the brick oven for incense and coal and maybe biscuits later on. And there's better versions. Oh no, that's worse version of biscuits. But it's got skewers and porridge, which is great for foxes. So we want to focus on food, or do we want to just try and do tools real quick? Probably focus on food first. Hopefully we can get that running real fast. So the only things that I could remember off the top of my head was it was a Val Kilmer movie with a rapper in it, which is not enough to go on. I couldn't tell you which rapper, which doesn't help at all. Just that it had Val Kilmer and a rapper. And again, not necessarily accurate information. I could be off a little bit. I could be misremembering. So you're kind of playing a game of unreliable narrator with me. We eventually figured out what it was because I got to the point where I just had to Google what little information I knew to be correct. And there was a Reddit post almost word for word with the things I was saying. Let's do food. I think food will help more. Maybe we'll find tools later on. So eventually we got there. I think that's a very frustrating thing for people to have to do with me. And what was the movie? I think it was called Mindhunters, and now I have to look it up so that I can see for sure that that's the... No, Mindhunters was a TV show. Was Mindhunters also a movie? Mindhunter? Oh, it was called Mindhunters. Okay, yes. There was also a Netflix series called Mindhunters, which was fantastic. What movie do you associate with Val Kilmer? I assume most people go to Top Gun or Tombstone. Those would be the first two that I would think of. Do we want to try paste? It's really only useful for frogs, and we don't have good access to salt or dye, so that's not helpful. ChatGPT generally figures it out. That is helpful. ChatGPT can put that information together a lot faster than we can. I have never seen that movie. Nope. Nope, never seen that. Is any of this helpful if I just decide that I want to go a different route? Stamping mill gets me flour, I guess. I don't know how much of that I end up building. I guess I need things for people to do. What's this building? A leather worker. That's probably not going to be helpful. Wow, maybe I should have gone tools. Is that a good one? Should I go put it on my list? That is definitely a thing that happens. You catch a movie like that during your formative years, and that's exactly what happens. I think my version of that is which obviously has some some terrible things in it that you should not say in public anymore. Brick oven early? Five to 1. No, burning wood is better. The coal portion of brick oven is not helpful. So if anything, I'm putting stamping mill down right now. Or getting cookhouse ready. Ranch would have made this a lot easier. Well, let's put down things that clear out our entry area. Since we're gonna have plenty of workers. And a single frog house for our single frog. History of the world, oh my gosh. That and, oh man. Now you got me thinking about Monty Python. Some of the stuff from Flying Circus was absolutely phenomenal, and some of it was just terrible. I should just do regular houses. We won't get planks quickly enough for me to turn that around. Three, 6, 9, 12. Wow, we need a lot of houses. Light post we'll do later. We had inattentive parents. I think that was more of a sign of the times. That's just how we were raised in that generation. Parents care a lot more now than they did when we were kids. That's, the entire concept of being a latchkey kid doesn't exist anymore. Did I miss? Oh, these roads are on the wrong line. Okay, that fixes that problem. Okay, then I can put a park down. That's why we're all feral. I don't think you're wrong. Is there any reason for this to not be a frog? I don't need extra people. Ugh. Yeah, I had a key to get into the house when I was 6. Like, here you go. Here's how you get in until your older brothers get home. What am I doing? I definitely put 2 people in here. And that knocks me down to 2 builders? Okay, we'll be fine. And now we've got... I have friends that have kids that are 10 years old that don't get to stay home by themselves. And I don't get it. Need more workers. Yeah, as soon as I put another building down, I'm gonna be like, man, I wish I should have had more workers. I could just throw a frog in here and get more people. And there's no reason for me not to? Yeah, there's no reason for me not to. Didn't get a lot of great buildings at the beginning there. How's it going, Urban Matt? What are you up to? What do you got going on today? There's a bunch of vegetables. Amber for trade routes isn't great unless we're going to do a bunch of trade routes. She wouldn't let her son stay home alone at 14. I'm sorry, but we were 6. We were watching horror movies. We were little monsters. But it was just, I don't know. I had older brothers, so they kind of paved the way for very low expectations. All recipes that use rainwater have a 5% higher chance of doubling the yield with every 30 vein charges mined. I don't think we're going to hit mines. Traders arrive more quickly. Or I can just absolutely load up on vegetables. That's 100 charges. That's taking this would get me 200 vegetables right off the bat. What would 200 vegetables cost? About 40 amber. Okay, so here's what we do. We only allow them to eat vegetables. I regret every second if I have to keep a Harpy Firekeeper early. Harpy Firekeepers are so good. Yeah, if you've got everything going for you, definitely throw a frog in there and get all the people you can. We're gonna take giant vegetables. This is just gonna be our food source right here. I don't even think I need 2 people working on it. I don't have anything to skewer. That's gonna feed right into porridge, so we are gonna put cookhouse down. Oh, this building is massive. And it doesn't fit anywhere. Alright, I need you to cut down this tree. Yeah, we'll get a bunch of people is what we'll do. And then we'll get porridge going and hopefully other things. I have a cat. I don't know how long she's gonna stick around, but here she is. I'm just gonna take the first 3. If we end up with something like wanting happy foxes, I'll be unhappy, but that's kind of the only scenario where I see us getting stuck. 10 amber will be quick. Human resolve 25. Should be doable. Open 3 glades and salvage a building. Gets us a tool shop. That's tool shop on this particular map is really good, and we know we have a leather worker right here. You're gonna make me open 3 of them on year 1. I'm gonna open a field, even though I don't have a field building yet. Maybe we'll get one from the points. 9 minutes. We have 9 minutes. Tool shop is nice because we can get crystallized dew from trees. And then we've got tools going. Boy, I need more people. There's a little bit of meat we can grab. That's quite a bit of meat we can grab. And that's just 2 trees they have to cut down. All right, so we want this water going. Do we want this water going? Let's open up these glades first and see if we get a storm water. If we don't get a storm water, we'll get that one. Rain Punk Drill gives us salt, or we tear it down and get crystallized dew. I think we tear this one down. Oh, and there's some rocks. All right, we'll have plenty of work to be done. Oh, awful. Awful. Straight lines, please. Well, I don't need 2 of you getting reeds. Our intent here is going to be getting reeds per minute. But you need to start clearing away. To glades. And we need to get some of these houses done. It'll temporarily boost foxes up so that we can get a few points that way. And by a few points, I mean a few bips. They're not whole points. Oh, you want fire. And Leatherworker is probably getting torn down. There is no good source of leather on this map. You go ahead and salvage that. You've got 8 minutes to do it. What do you have for me? 3 ancient tablets. There's another field if we need it. Didn't find better water. Contaminated liquid gets inside rain engines through underground pipes. Using water in rain engines generates blight rot cysts 50% quicker. We're good. We aren't gonna have that problem. I didn't even leave room down here. Oh, I needed to get rid of that tree so I could build our cookhouse. I can just move this over here. Can I put the cookhouse on this side? Yes, but only if I have it face the wrong direction. Ugh. Yeah, I took the orders. I figure we're gonna try and go really fast this time. And this is gonna get us a tool shop down. Okay, I think I just need to let them work. I'm doing the thing where I have too many plates spinning again. I don't need to speed that up. Speeding that up doesn't help. I have too many things that just need to get done. Can't get humans to 25. Just gonna move this up here out of the way. Light post so we can start getting fire. Did I not move you? I didn't move you. On break. Oh. Do I have tools? I have 14. That's not enough. Do I need to start gathering rocks? Probably not yet. This we upgrade immediately. And then maybe we get cookhouse going. How long? 1 minute. Plenty of time. Now you got me thinking about all the crazy stuff that we did as kids that you could never get away with anymore. It probably makes a difference that we lived in the country and now I'm surrounded by suburbanites. And they all seem to care a lot more about things than we ever did. Hi. Like getting hurt. We got hurt all the time. So at one point, hi. Rush the trader to get buildings going. I need more people. All right, you two. You're gonna play nice if you're gonna be on my lap. Herb garden is back if I want to go that route. 1 star pie is not... All right, hey. Be nice. She was laying here first. You have to be good. Oh my god. Attacked immediately. Hey. Don't be a little monster. You be nice to your sister. Were you just trying to get the good spot? Oh my gosh. Go wait until the streetlights come on. Yep, exactly. Used to play in an abandoned mine. All right, we didn't have one of those. That's a pretty big one. I don't even know what I want to take here. I guess I'll just take Herb Garden. Oh, I have a free reroll. God, we're playing on a low difficulty. Lumbermill, kiln. Is wood gonna be an issue? Enough that I need to go kiln? It's also a source of jerky that we can use to make the skewers. Alternatively, planks. No reason not to have the first one be year one. I don't even know what I would get from them. He's bringing me food. Pottery tools, blueprints. I don't have any money, so I didn't bring any of that. Buckets of crystal fragments. Yeah, planks kind of seems like the winner here. Oh, I was thinking lumber mill for planks. Yeah, I could just buy planks. My buildings are pretty much done. I just need people to work them. Which is a reason not to grab the kiln. Let's go lumber mill for planks. At this point, year one is almost over. Maybe if I'd called him earlier, it would make a difference. But for now, I'm just gonna hold. Get fire going so we can get that done. There's 2 more planks. Every little bit counts. Or do we just get the tools? We're gonna have tool shop. Just always take tools, I feel like. We're not even short on planks. Everything is getting completed. So we're good. Everything's fine. I need workers, I need to get stuff done. I could be doing this for money right away. Then we can buy whatever we want at the beginning of year 2. Need to load up this cookhouse. What does beating this get us? 20 bucks. 20 bucks is 20 bucks. need two of you in there. All right. So, obviously I was a video game kid. Start getting meat? At least have one person start getting meat? That way we've got it for when we go full bore on Cookhouse. Boy, we're unhappy. Anything I can do to get a single point to frogs. I don't think I have any buildings they like to work in, right? That's a proficiency bonus. What do you like? Rainwater. I could stick you in here? I could just put them in the pump? Okay. When they get low, we just stick them in the pump. So my parents thought that I was complaining that like my hand and my wrists hurt and I wasn't able to use it. Or a better rain collector. Yes, I could get all of the rain instead. I couldn't shoot a basketball, like I couldn't do the motion with my one arm, and we were poor, so there was no going to a doctor. It was, we're gonna figure this out, and the answer they came up with was that I had carpal tunnel and that I shouldn't be playing video games. So they took away video games. Beanery is just better porridge. Trapper's Camp would make the meat go faster. Not having water for the tool shop is a crime. That's a totally valid point. Okay. What else? Everything's fine. Let's let them keep going a little bit more. Trapper's Camp would make the meat collection go faster, and that I don't think I actually need to worry about kiln, unless I'm gonna burn coal. So yeah, they took video games away from me, which, not cool. After a couple of weeks of me complaining that it wasn't getting better, they were forced, I didn't actually put down a water collector. They were forced to actually take me to a doctor. And it turned out that my arm was broken. I had snapped the bone in my arm clean in half. And it had just been broken for 2 weeks during summer. I had gone swimming. I had played baseball. All of the things that a kid would do. for 2 weeks. And the doctor was like, this is broken. Like, when did this happen? It's like, oh, I've been complaining about it for weeks. It's like, weeks? How have you gone for weeks with a broken arm? I don't know. I've lost my cats. That's just what life was like. Sometimes it was awful. I ran out of skewers. All right, this will get me porridge, which will help. And then I'll stick that frog in there. Hopefully they get the porridge quickly, otherwise I'm gonna lose a fox. I could also just get rid of woodcutters, but I hate to do it. Hey, Sea Crow. All right. Bella comes back immediately as soon as I turn the camera off. So yeah, you know, just a broken arm. Just throw 2 people in there. See how much of this water we can get before the season is over. Newcomers in 3. I can't get humans happy quite yet. We'll see where we're at when this storm is over. You're done? You're done. Which means this can be getting worked on. Finally brought the car out and drove you up. Yeah. It's a long way from your heart you'll live. I've heard that before. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't say stuff like that anymore. Sat down, it was like, I'm not going. I had 2 older brothers. I had a lot of experience with getting picked on and just being miserable. All right, year 2. What do we got? Gain 15 amber every time you accept newcomers. Every time you complete an order, a small abandoned cache appears. Improvised tools. Oh my gosh. Hence the video game kid. I just really liked video games. It's very hard not to take improvised tools. It allows us to just win so quickly. We open a ton of glades and just do it that way. I don't know if we burn that much blight rot. And we'll get blight rot. We'll make it once we start doing tools. But will we do it faster than... No, I guess we're going to be burning the water. All right, we'll do fire starter then. Hey, Jonas, how's it going? Okay, frog houses is probably going to be a hard pass. And Ducky, hey Ducky, how's it going? Already looks like a year 3 win. I don't know if I can open glades fast enough. We're gonna have to really prep to crack glades. But it does look like that's the route we're going. Yeah, dogs are like that. Alright, we're gonna take improvised tools. Focus blue trees for even more tools. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... I think we're gonna focus glade prep. I don't even know if food matters. Can I get one more human point? I'd have to pull woodcutters. I want to get them to 25. Oh, I was going to look at the impossibility that is frog houses. Yeah, it'd be an insane amount of bricks. And you don't sell bricks. I could just buy food. It's the only one I'm worried about. Yeah, if we're going quick win, I think this is it.
Hello.
Oh, he's got pie. Dang it. Pickle gives 2 times more resolve. Do we get enough points letting foxes have the points, though? Because I'm buying it to get humans to 25 so that we can finish people's resolve. I guess theoretically we don't need any of this stuff. So why wouldn't we buy some? Okay, there we go. All right, you are piped. That's the one I'm worried about. All right. Humans will get to 25. Will they still get to 25? They'll still get to 25. All right, you guys start clearing that direction. Yeah, we've got a lot of glade prep to do, which is going to be our major focus. I'm going to let those two finish what they're working on, and then I'll pull them. We're not doing frog houses. This one gives us 5 more workers. Is that what we want? I don't have the flour. This I could turn in pretty much right away. Let's go for the immediate turn in. Nope, no flour on Zorg.
Oh,
Not today. Okay, what are we working on that matters? That and food? Is probably all we're doing that matters. Okay, those are all prepped. Is this prepped? That's prepped. Come up here and work this way. I'll prep everything up here. We're not getting a lot of dangerous glades. Okay, everything else is fine. There's no reason not to turn this in, right? It's not like it's killing our impatience number. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that in. I don't know what building I'm gonna get that makes a difference either. I'm tempted to sit on the buildings until I see what our next orders are to see if those matter. Because all we're worried about is making tools and opening glades. I burned through all that water. It made no difference. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, we're not going to get the blight. We're never getting 8. I would need to find something burning. Yeah, I don't even have a building that's going to burn the proper water. Unless I put something else down just for the sake of burning water and making blight rot. Which we can do. Come on, humans. I need you to get pie. Brewery's the only one with even a useful option. Yep, I am inclined to agree. 23. I should be trying to get to these two. That's where we're gonna find tools. Or sorry. Oh, that wasn't a straight line. Start over. This is where we're gonna find caches to open. Small warehouse? make all that a little bit faster. I might need to just buy planks. Nah, I guess it's probably fine. They'll make plenty. They'll make plenty of planks. I'm overthinking it. Just let them work. More people, though. I need to pull woodcutters. Get humans there faster. No, it's fine. They're at 24. They'll be at 25 soon. I need to just let everybody work. You have tons of meat. That's not a problem. We've got vegetables going. That's not a problem. Hearth upgrade. Hearth upgrade we can do. Another woodcutter? More houses? Wow, I did a bad job of using up space. Rush that along a little. I put a bunch of buildings down to build. I just need to let them do it. I need humans to get another piece of pie. There they go. 25. Again, no good reason not to just turn this in. Forum Market Herbalist Monastery. If I had enough stuff, Market would let me carry more. And this might come down to me wanting a market. I'm not making any bricks. All right, if we get those buildings done, woodcutter. Stop favoring humans. That's not doing me any good anymore. Okay, that glade is prepped. All of these are prepped. All right, we're gonna have a lot of glades we can get into. See if that helps. I built this for the specific purpose of burning water. So burn water, I will let it do. Oh, I should probably have some fire prepped if I'm gonna be trying to make blight rot. Do all of our trader rushing next year. Still have one more building that needs to get done. That's not even done yet. Pretend I'm gonna get a market down? I would need fabric. See if we can get some. Can't rush 5 times in a single year. There you go. Then that's a limiting factor for us. I think that'll get us everything we need.
Yes.
They've still got plenty of work that they can do on tools. Does she have anything else I want? There are scenarios where I might need pottery. That's fine. We'll figure it out later. Do you have any foods I wanted? No. I don't know what to do with you as a woodcutter. Yeah, just come back down here and cut trees, I guess. I'm gonna build one more just in case. Yep, none of that should matter. Don't need 2 of you bringing the money back. Tea house? You think we might end up needing... You already have the market. You think we end up getting tea or ale? I mean, it's better than our other options, I guess. There's not a lot here to work on. Not for how quick we're going. We probably won't even build the tea house. Oh, you guys can't be done. We only got 0 blight rot. What do you mean 0 blight rot? Oh, you're never getting blight rot. Okay. Well, this is just a big old waste of my time then. We don't even get 2 blight rot a year. Probably end up buying the tea if we use it. I don't even have the base materials. Oh, we've got a few water skins.
Hi.
We could buy pottery and roots.
Dios. Ah.
All right, we put 2 people in here for carrying capacity. And then we get ready to mass open glades. Should have thought more about the roads. Turn-ins should be quick. Is hostility 4 a problem? No, it's not. Okay. And away we go. Hopefully, we don't blow this up, which is possible when we're opening this many glades at once. Oh, I wanted water collectors. Am I worried about planks anymore? I'm not really worried about food anymore. You don't need to be a frog. That will lower hostility. Okay. A totem. Most events take 13 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm looking at this, is whether or not they even matter. Destroys all my roads. Oof. It would be nice to have the hostility reduction, but there's no way we get that done. I had you start with a small one? Oh, I just did both at once. More people should be fine. Frogs are at 19. Okay, that one's going. Drainage mole. We can do with tools. That's a problem. So we do this later. This I have to worry about. Fading is an issue. We start pulling woodcutters for that one. Money and packs of provisions. I don't know if I have time to deal with that. We need to put together more than 10 points. Yeah, we need a lot more. Definitely have time to finish it. Yeah, we'll have time to finish it. Just need to make sure we keep opening and get the tools we need. Putting the packs of provisions together might be a pain. Just need to keep hostility under 5. Wildfire essence? We can do wildfire essence. That's a point. Altar of Decay, fun. Not what we're looking for. Keep that hostility down. You are doing your best. Have enough time to start doing the math. All right. 7 3/4. Where's number 1? We do all of these. That's 8 3/4. 9 1/4. 10 1/4. 11. 12. 12 and 3/4, 14 3/4, 15 3/4, 16 3/4, 17 and 3/4. And then we probably get a point from happiness. We're gonna run out of pickled goods. Keep opening small glades because we still need tools. We need a lot of tools. And 2 to 4 from resolve. So I probably shouldn't open any more big ones, and I should just be opening the small ones. To get our tool budget, which I hate to also count, but that's 8, 23, 31, 55, 79, 79, 94. And we've got 105. Okay, I think we're just actually done. Open a safety one. Do the one over here first because it's the furthest away. Improvised tools is finally pickable. Yeah, improvised tools is kind of the clutch option for getting these done as quickly as possible. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're all going. That I'll have time to do later. Are you going on break? Oh, you're all going on break. It's fine, they'll get it open. And then we can rush traders. If it looks like it's coming to that. I forgot they're still making tools. Another cemetery, huh? Not a lot of other big ones in decent range. Hey, TT. Finishing the P4 gold seal. The seals are kind of crazy in that they don't get that much more difficult on their own. Like, the difficulty of the seal, you've kind of hit the peak. It's just the actual prestige that makes it more difficult after that. None of this is going to matter. None of this should matter. "30 seconds. I don't think we worry about the Hidden Trader Cemetery. I'm just gonna let those ride. I have the money, I just don't have the packs of provisions. Frequent patrols lowers hostility. Sure, lower that hostility. We can still get some points from foxes. Anything I can finish? Open 4 caches? We're gonna open 4 caches. Oh, the hardest quests don't start till 11. Okay. So it does get a little bit harder. Should I do another quick count? Boy, I'd hate to be wrong. 1 3/4. 2 3 3/4. That's 4 3/4. As long as we finish everything that's being worked on. And then we're just barely getting points from foxes. But it's not 0, and that's the important part. Yeah, I was thinking P1. Like I said, they've made so many changes since I started. Am I actually not going to have enough caches? Is this one still being worked on? No. Are they all done? They're all done. I am banking on these 2 points and 0.3 from foxes, which is fine. Unless I run out of fuel. Don't run out of fuel. Winning by large margins, but you don't want to micromanage more. I get that. I get that way about games too. I'm just like, I see where this is going, and I think I'm done with it. There are a couple of games I was going to stream just to show you guys. Really? by 0.06. I don't have any blight buildings. All right. Don't need the tools. None of that helps. Boots? Boots will help. Just gonna buy all of that. There we go. All right. Just needed a little bit more. A lot of the micromanaging comes down to playing the higher prestiges, and I haven't been playing the higher prestiges because we haven't needed to get to the seals. I guess you're still doing a lot of micromanaging though, so that's not helping your issue. I mean, eventually you just hit the end of where you're gonna play a game. That's just the thing that happens. Not everyone is gonna put hundreds of hours into every game. Okay, I didn't need you to pause to open that. Oh, River Kelpie. All right, year 3. Lightning fast. Game finished before year 4. Impatience stayed below 2 for the entire game. And we didn't get anything for that one. That was just a regular old run in the middle of nowhere. We've got Frosts, and we've got Cloaked Wanderer. Always into the east, mumbles the wretched traveler, clutching something in his hand. Somehow you know that trying to take it by force would not be the wisest decision, but maybe he'd be willing to part with it for the right price. Win with 3 blood flowers to gain a flame altar for 3 games. That does not get me here. Win while having at least 3 Bloodflower clones by the end, and you'll earn the Flame Altar, a powerful building that grants temporary blessings for your next 3 games. That's vague. Force is always smart. Become cursed. At the beginning of year 8, the Cloaked Wanderer will have his revenge, killing 8 villagers. Expires after 2 successful settlements in the current cycle. Well, that doesn't hurt us, because if we're not winning before year 8, we're not doing it properly. But we also don't need the seal fragments. We only need 20 more. And it's gonna take us I guess we could do it in 3. And then jump in here. It's not likely. He's smart. Kinda is. What do we got? Prestige 5. And this one's got to be a 10. This one's got to be a 15. If we do it, then we could just do this in 3 runs. Or we could veer off. Try and get more question marks on the way. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have a ton of time. Seal fragments just lets me get to the end quicker. Which shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's fine. Cloaked Wanderer's Vengeance. Alright. He's out for revenge. Let's do a frost run. Scarlet Orchard? We'll open up both of those. Or Coral Forest, which will open up both of those. This is more on our way. This would be us going kind of out of the way. We'd be backtracking to get these. Maybe that's a reason to do it first. The fact that we have 48 years, if we're going to go out of our way, we want to do it early and then swoop back around. So let's do the Coral Forest. 14 people, 21 bonus planks is a very nice start. We only get 6 embarkation points to spend. If I grab bricks, we're in a really good starting position for anything we want to build. We'll already have 7. I'm always tempted to take the amber. Just as an emergency precaution, but I don't think we need it. Bricks, wood, food, and the royal permit for our year 2 cornerstone should be fine. Oh. Take the humans. It's tempting to take the humans and the harpies because harpies are pretty easy to make happy. They have the lowest threshold. We'll see what we get. I really like starting with all these building materials. And humans themselves are easy. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Frosts reduces the radius of the hearth by -3, so you have to build all of your housing closer to the actual hearth. Which again should also just be fine. I'm tempted to get rid of the wood and the eggs and just take planks. Nah, we're getting 21. That should be more than enough. We also have 7, so we're starting with 28. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's rock. There's no bad choices here. Lizards and harpies. Okay. Increases the chance of doubling loot from events solved during drizzle by 25%. Ooh. Okay. I haven't seen that one before. 25% chance to double loot during drizzle season? It's tough to work around because I like to open the glades at the beginning of drizzle season. Have clothing or move slower. That one's kind of rough. Have housing or get resolve penalty. If somebody leaves or dies, get blight rot. And housing and a service or eat more. These aren't a big deal. The moving slow one is probably the main issue. I absolutely hate this setup. Hi. Your ears itch? Poor kitten. Brickyard, granary, stamping mill, trapper's camp. Pickled goods would only be helpful for our one lizard. Getting flour could get us pie and biscuits, which is humans and lizards. This is not a level where we can do pottery. We're not going to get clay, so that's no help. So we're kind of looking in between trying to maybe get pickled goods or turning the flour into something else. And I think flour is more likely to come up. So let's take stamping mill. Plantation, trapper's camp, herbalism camp, carpenter. Carpenter's got planks and tools. Plantation is always an interesting building if we end up doing farming, but our intent is to go fast. Let's take carpenter. It's no tool shop, but it'll do. Oh, 3-star planks. Just had to one-up me, didn't you? There's no leather on this map, is there? Not unless we take branch. Biscuits only helpful for humans. Incense we can use to cover a couple of difficult situations. Brick oven for incense. Incense into packs. Because Carpenter's got packs of luxury goods. And we can do a trade back and forth to get whatever we need for beating glades or just getting tools. All right, brick oven it is. Look at all these small glades. I am completely surrounded by small glades, except here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, start with carpenter for planks. Smuggler's just waiting for improvised tools. If it comes up again, we'll take it. We have a bunch of rerolls. Stamping mill for bricks. That doesn't need to go there. And then I need a crude workstation for fabric. Turn tools off for now. Is there any reason to have tools turned off for now? No, not really. Wrapping up an insane piece first jungle rot run. Oh my gosh. The next Subnautica needs to come out. Have due for pipes. Oh, one of our world events is starting with 20 extra pipes, so we've got 34. I think we're golden for pipes. We might need more. I guess it could come up. Specialty housing? Yeah, that was the blight-ridden viceroy, I think. Just an insane number of pipes. Harpy House, Reed Field. A couple of big shelters for humans to live in. Can't connect these, can I? Not in a way that makes sense. No, not quite enough room. Do it in a way that doesn't make sense, which is probably what's going to happen. Remember 30 seam arrow and 20 pipes for building 6 rain collectors. Oh my god, yeah. Some of the timed events are just insane. I need to play Subnautica still. Wow, I have just absolutely filled this place up. I still need to put another house down for humans, but I think other than that, this is what this is gonna look like. Where do I want to put these? I can move them later. You want to see that? I can add that to the list. Like I said, most of the stuff that I have had in my queue to play has been very disappointing. So I am light on backup games after this. Okay, just let them work. I think I just need to let people work for a bit. Don't start making flour. You're not going to be able to make copper bars. You don't have anything to make bricks, so there won't be anybody in there. You're not going to have anything to make that, so there won't be anybody in there.
See.
I guess that'll do. Ever heard of Roman Triumph? No. Oh yeah, I saw that. Breath of Fire 4. I mean, worst case scenario, I just stop playing. That's why I usually try and run at least 5 or 10 minutes of a game before I stream it. Roman Triumph. Let's see. Oh, and they have a demo. They don't have a demo? Did they kill the demo? They explicitly have a demo page, and it doesn't lead to the demo anymore. Oh, this does remind me of Against the Storm. Except with battles, which is something that a lot of people complained about with Against the Storm. That was the big non-real complaint that I saw. This looks neat. All right, I'm gonna add that to my list. I'm gonna see if I can find out what's up with their demo, and oh, that's cool. I think it just came out in early access, so they killed their demo. A lot of companies do that. Yeah, demo page just leads to the early access page now. All right, I'll look into that more later. All right, let everybody work for a minute. I already forgot what I assigned people do, and I've only got 2 extras. This should all be fine. This will all go up real fast. Feels different but similar choice. I like that idea. I like that they kind of did their own thing within the space too. So I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm the person that's gonna want to wait until early access is over. Where do I want to go? Doesn't do me a ton of good to prep glades. Just prep the few that I can. That could be years? Okay. That's true. I'll have to see how big they are before I make that decision. Free packs when we bring in villagers. Newcomers bring more stuff. Lower hostility when you open... Well, anytime you do. Loyalty, which would be caches with tools. Traders have 1 more perk or blueprint for sale. Or we can just take money. I'm gonna sit on this one until we have our first orders. I got to that point where I have so many games in early access on my list that end up being completely changed by the time they're finished, that it's gotten a little bit obnoxious. I like the idea that they're listening and they'll change the game based on feedback, because a lot of that happened with this one, obviously. There have been major changes since their original ideas. But if you're not directly following it, the early access can be annoying. You can go back to something a couple of years later and it's completely different. All right, both of these are pretty easy. There's no copper on this map. So I think I'd rather have the parts and the tools. That's a quick turn in for 10 bucks. 27 human resolve is not happening, I don't think. $21. 26. And then a lizard in here is 27. It's doable. Let's try it. We might have to pull woodcutters to make it happen. Complete a glade event in 10 minutes. Get an apothecary. Alternatively, reconnaissance. Finish eventually. Get some tools. The clan is also a quick, easy one, and it gets us a couple more lizards to work with. Steel pickaxes can be a negative because they drop from trees and that can clutter up our woodcutters. Let's go clan. Sorry, Harpy, you're going lizard. That'll immediately get our 15 there. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this momentarily. Can I get you to cut trees all the way up to here? Probably. Or alternatively, just don't chop the pink trees. That is true. Always think they'll be easy, but end up failing. Yeah. They are usually right on the verge of being easily completable, which is sometimes obnoxious. A lot of times it's just a lot of janky maneuvering to get them completed. Okay, you got your coats. One more, that's 19, 23. Oh, and then favoring. Right. Don't turn this in yet. That's going to put us at the next hostility level. Oh yeah, and some of the later ones are damn near impossible. Like right now, we wouldn't be able to do the human one except we started with coats. So sometimes you gotta look at them and go, well, maybe I can't do this one. Okay, just start favoring them now to get the numbers up. What am I missing? Nothing. I just have to get the houses and they'll be ready. All right, 27. Yeah, we're just barely getting this one. And we put everything towards finishing it. Anything else I need to do? No, not really. I'm gonna want another shelter. We can move them around later. All right, that's done. That's 5 grain per minute. And 3 humans. Do I go ahead and take the lizards now also? I guess I should, just to get another building. We'll find stuff for them to do. Plantation is a good version of that. There's the Ark. $15 base, 5 favor, 3 for house, 2 for hearth. Oh, my hearth isn't upgraded yet. That would have been another one. What am I missing? Oh. No, that's... $15, that'd be 18. Favoring is 23. Don't even need it, just more rain punk. What am I missing for rain punk? Oh, hostility 0. Yeah, you're right. I could have just lowered hostility. I could have cut woodcutters. I see what you're saying. You are correct. I absolutely could have done that. Ark. We've got flower covered. Hopefully we don't need PAX provisions. We have all the stuff and we have... It's not where I want that house to go. I'm gonna move this house over here. Move this barrel up here. So yeah, we could have done that one, no problem. I need another lizard house for our other... I haven't turned that in yet. Another lizard house for our lizard. Artisan, manufactory, butcher, small farm. Skewers and jerky is pretty good, especially for lizards. And skewers for harpies. I'd be hard-pressed to find something better. Turn off meat eating. Is this a good spot? No, it's not a good spot. I need a place to put down blight posts still. Hey, Mana, good morning. You're up early. Yeah, Urbamet is our local knowledge expert. Between Urbamet and Chris, I think we have almost all of the game information that is out there. Couldn't sleep anymore. How you been, Mana? What have you been up to lately? How are things? I don't need to have a lizard in here anymore. I'm gonna turn that back into a harpy. We're not getting points. The extra one doesn't make a big enough difference. What do you need for this butcher? More planks. How about you do the planks before you start the tools? New games, old games, having too much free time. Too much free time. Oh my gosh. Game GD codes. Oh crap, we're showing our age. Good night, Star Pete. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. We already did that earlier. We did. We absolutely did. How quickly do you collect water? 16 seconds for 4? Let's call that, realistically, 10 per minute. Let's put 2 people in there, because they're going to take breaks. And then we fill that up. We get food going fast. Turning 40. '40's the big one. 40's the one where I start to feel old. I say that now, and then the new old will be 50 after that, and then the new old will be 60 after that, and then all of my friends will be dead. I've been turning 29 for the last 15 years. '42 in March. Yep, we're getting up there. All right, last tree, and then we'll actually have that glade prepped. Now what do I do with you? That's ready. These are both ready. I think we're good. I just need to let people work. Do their jobs. What was this? Blight post. How many extra house spots do I have? 3. That's enough for now. Yeah, I say a lot of things like this generation and kids these days. I still haven't decided what I'm going to pick here. Peasant supplies if we're going to do trading or frequent patrols. You know what? Take frequent patrols. We're going to be doing caches. It was probably that or the 10 amber. It also doesn't feel like it was that important of a choice. Oh my god, it's a Kiba raid. Hey Kiba. Welcome in, how's it going? We met Kiba back when we were playing, I think Dave the Diver. Or possibly Dredge. I think it was Dave the Diver. It's been a while. It was Dave the Diver, okay. I thought so. That was a good one. I really liked that game. It was corny as hell, but they were spot on with what they were trying to do. And I think that's honestly part of it. Because I play... You guys gonna turn that in? And I can tell them to stop eating basic foods. Oh. You can still play it. This is true. I was gonna say there's a lot of, I don't want to call them bad games, but games that are kind of ridiculous, but in a fun way. And that was one of them. I'm gonna move this. Ostentatious would be a good word. Very ostentatious game. What am I doing on fabric? Are we running out? No, we still got 11. Everybody's moving slower because they don't have coats anymore, no boots. Luckily we've got a harpy in here, so that's helping. It's helping. I'm about to have to pull woodcutters, lest we lose harpies. Oh, and you're done. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out of stuff for people to do.
Monde.
No, there'll always be something.
Yeah.
It does make me want to wait on newcomers, though. A whopping 2 people. Bring him in anyway. Nah, bring him in anyway. Bring in the ones with the copper bars. I should consider putting another house down. And rearranging, because this is just an absolute mess. Trying to think of some more very non-serious games that were still extremely fun to play. My mind is blanking. Harpies. Go get yourself a meat treat. I need you to not leave. Can I turn off basic food eating now? Oh, there isn't anything left. Ah, okay. Who's got hunger stacks? Harpies do. That was the wrong button. Crap, my carpenter could have been using water this whole time. Just make a bunch? Nah, start at 10. No other specific direction I need you to go. You have not quite prepped this glade. This should be a really good year for games, though. I have several roguelikes on my list that are coming out later this year. Slay the Spire 2, Monster Train 2, Enter the Gungeon 2. We just had Oblivion come out, which I haven't decided if I'm going to play again yet. Cut through the forest to discover 3 dangerous glades, get a tool shop. Quickly regret having made tools in the carpenter. I'll check on you momentarily. Nine minutes to cut into 3 dangerous glades. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then somewhere from there, who knows? I wouldn't mind the tool shop. That's better use of our bars when we have them. Although this is bonus jerky. Well, let's cycle through some cornerstones first. See if we can't find something that is a big winner. Improvised tools. improvised tools goes completely counter to doing this one, which is fine. That's probably fine. We just don't open the glades this year. We take happy lizards and we do it next year. Yeah, we just don't take this. And then I'm tempted not to open this one. Nah, it's fine. Have 8 lizard houses, get a whole bunch of lizards, and +3 lizard resolve. We've already got 2, that's only 6 more. Do we have the bricks for that? I think we do. Not really. We have to try and find brick trees, which are the pink ones. Which are the pink ones. So we're not really looking at a year 3 win this way. Simply because of how many small glades we're going to be cutting through in the next year. Unless you can sneak a path through here, which you can. Oh, don't do that. That's going to open this glade. All right. Your job is to get there. That's really all I see. It's very difficult to pass up improvised tools. Yeah, we take it. All right, what do you got for me? 8 lizard houses. I will do 8 lizard houses. They're not all going to be in the radius, but that is also fine. I've got people working on fabric and bricks. I've got people working on fire. Fabric is not an issue. We grabbed all kinds of reeds. All right, refill the woodcutters. And then we're good. Newcomers in 9. Crystal growth. Probably doesn't matter. Because we're going to get tools from other sources. And we're going to have a ton of them because we have a bunch of glades we can open up. I could turn that in for 10 amber, but I don't see a reason to do it immediately. Yeah, I think we're fine. Just need food to hurry up a little bit. Water. Water will be fine. Okay. I probably need a third person getting water so we don't run out. Other than that, we're good. May as well get our 18 lizard points and get that over with. Are you out of materials? No. And you've just made plenty. Have we built everything? Brick oven for incense is the only thing we haven't prepped. We're using all of the meat here. Nope, everything's fine. Let everybody work. Move this harvester out of the way. It's not doing anything right now. You don't fit. Big patch of trees over here we can cut down. Wow. And then I need to open something. We have these two patchy areas, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, you don't need to be that happy. We got that part of the order finished. Yeah, you're fine. Everybody's working. Short a couple of bricks, which just means you need to do a turn in. You're sitting on 16. I don't think you're gonna cut all the way through here. I'm gonna pretend that you can. Is that it? There's just nothing else for us to do? Hey Bella, are you awake? Nope, she's sleeping. My leg's falling asleep. We could definitely be getting flour. We have grain per minute. I don't have anything to biscuit that with. What did I do with my coal? Oh, you know? What did I do with my coal? I have no idea. Food? Yeah. Yep. They used it all cooking. Alright, my fault. I could make more here, but... put them at 30. This isn't much of a benefit for coal, not really. Alright, wait till my last builder is done, extend my roads out. And then you can start making incense? There's our 8 lizard houses. Now we just need them to eat skewers. I'm gonna up that to 20. That's not a water anybody's using.
Sí. Claro.
Alright, you are there. Now what do I do with you? Run a road through here and have him run a line up this direction? It seems silly, but if we can get to enough of these dangerous glades... then we might be able to get this in 3 years. It wasn't a straight line, but I don't feel like trying to fix it. Normally I'd be upset and try and do better, but it's okay. How's the water situation? Fine. Third woodcutter? The third woodcutter is just so we can get into glades faster next year. And then we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, you guys aren't even gonna get close to this. Oop. No, lower it by 1. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they're gonna make it halfway. I could have the brick oven using water. And why wouldn't I guess?
Ajá. Monte.
Yeah, too many deliveries. All right, 10 amber, 3 glades. Eat skewers. Eat skewers faster. That should be plenty of fabric. No, I'm not seeing how we do this in year 3. We'd have to get some really lucky glade numbers out of this. Everybody do a quick delivery. We're already doing one, okay. I mean, we'll still go nuts with glades. Start with the big ones. Newcomers? I'm gonna hold on a minute. Alright. Well, I'm gonna switch legs. Oh, don't groan at me. Jesus, kick my keyboard. Alright. Alright, how bad are we? 0 for the harpies. I don't have a harpy-centric building. I am gonna need another harpy house, though. Move that out of the way. I'm gonna pull a couple of them in advance. I can just put a lizard in here. Oh, the slow movement. The slow movement hurts. Small destroyed caravan. There's my need for packs of provisions. Got meat.
Dusty.
Go ahead and get that started. I could open small glades to get access to bigger glades. That might be the play. Infected drainage mole. We can do that with more incense. It's gonna cause a blight rat issue, and they're working on it. It's gonna raise that to 50. They'll do an immediate turn in when that's done. We'll start those in a moment. Hostility could be an issue. Working on that one. Let's go. Let's go here. I'm waiting on this guy to cut this tree down. Oh, upgrades. That would have done it. I don't have enough wood. Oh boy. Alright, wood is a problem. We're using a lot of wood for things like food. Turn that back in. You were doing packs for me that I forgot about as well. Put down some lamps. Grab a couple of builders. Blood flower. Go finish that up real quick. A tool shop. Tools are not the problem we were worried about before. Alright, you're waiting on packs. You will have enough incense by the time it becomes a problem. It's also going to raise hostility, which is going to be an issue. So just putting a lizard in here probably isn't going to be enough.
Whoa.
Getting those down gives us another 1, which again, unless I'm pulling a lot of woodcutters, means I need to wait till the storm is over before I start that. I should turn this in immediately. Pull more woodcutters. Trading post we can turn in immediately. Is that helpful? Or is that just straight up harmful because of the hostility that it's taking away? Probably just harmful, huh? Oh yeah, we're nowhere near getting a win this year, but we can make a big dent if we don't run out of fuel. You're out of wood. Go help build then. Slow movement is also a problem. My only other woodcutter is way up here trying to finish this. Nothing in there, but it clears the way to that. I need to do a quick tool count, make sure we've got enough to finish what we have open. You're good. You need 12, 36, 48. I need to open one more glade. At least one more glade. Kind of want to open both of these. I'm gonna open both of these. It's fine. Alright, yeah, you guys aren't getting that done. Yeah, finishing these caches will help lower our hostility issue. I have a bunch of extra people. Maybe I should just load them up.
Lassie.
Get them done a little bit faster. The forager camp is done, okay. Oh, a small one.
Uh-huh.
Sure, go for it. And then this is gonna put me over again. Are you guys close to this one? No, you're doing a delivery that's gonna take forever. Okay. Cut that then. Pull you out. Can I take the newcomers? Yes. Until this ticks up. Oh no. Oh no, it was at 199. We're good. It's better. It means I can turn this in. Artisan Distillery, Brewery, Clay Pit. Again, does any of this matter? Porridge only helps the humans. I don't have resin or dye. Don't think it matters. I think we're looking at getting through this year. And then setting up for year 3. That spawns 8 blight rot. It massively increases our hostility, which we can't do right now. Explorer's Lodge, Temple, Bakery, Tool Shop. There's Tool Shop. We don't need Tool Shop. What about boots? I have nothing for boots. Pie? Pie is a maybe. I don't think any of that is going to matter. All the people just standing around the fire. All right, we need to prep a ton of glades. 175 clearance water, technically doable. I could build another arc and do it that way. Can we build another arc? I don't know where the arc lives. Yeah, just build a second arc. What do you got for me? Giant vegetables, trade routes, traders show up faster. Try and reroll into something useful here. Breweries faster. Free food when somebody dies. 10 jerky when you make pie. We're not making pie, but we are making jerky. Hostility from woodcutters is decreased. Prosperous archaeology. +1 global resolve for every 2 abandoned caches. Unfortunately, we've opened quite a few. How many of these are still? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only opened one. Okay. All right, that will help. Don't mind me and my doom and gloom. Got 2 packs of luxury goods done. All right, what did you have for me? Clearance water. We can do clearance water. Damn it, that's use, isn't it? We can't use 175 water. That'll take forever. All right, that was a bad choice. And we're not going to do either of these. All right, those are dead to me. I don't even think we're going to eat all of the skewers in time. All right, go work on this. That is going to make Blight Rot an issue. Start working on the Blight Rot issue. And then we need woodcutters. I'm gonna put you 3 up here. Makeshift post. You've got your 9, turn that in, and we can get this started after we have 15 amber. We'll get 15 amber. Might take them all to carry it over there. Oh, you should be a harpy. Nobody's working on the arc, but that's okay. I'm gonna pull one of you to work on the arc. I don't need it done immediately, but we do need to get it done. Okay. Anything I can buy from you that matters? I don't think so. I think we have everything covered. So I am just looking at prepping glades for year 3. This map feels like it has a lot of small glades. I think that's just because of where our starting area was at. Okay, that's good. Everybody work. Yeah, the Blight Rod is active because of the drainage mole. Must have been one of those. Was that one in particular? Not doing trade routes, that's not what the goal was there. Putting 2 on that to make sure it gets done in time. Speed doesn't matter on these. All right, finish the arc. And then we'll grab another woodcutter. The blight rot is causing the hostility. It'll go back down. Yeah, we're looking at attempting a year 4 victory here, so let's put a warehouse here to be closer to that. Oh, arc is done.
Yo.
Can you get down here? Let's see if I left you enough time. This tree, the marked one. There you go. All right, let's move you up here. Get that prepped. Yeah, we'll be in a good spot once we have all these other blades set up. Ooh, market. Everywhere is in the way. All right, those are ready. Is that all my big blades prepped? No, there's a good one down there. Which you are now doing the hard way. Get those ready, get all this stuff done. You guys have this one done in time, right? Yes. Want to make sure that didn't go off. Do I need traders? Is that helpful? No, not really. It's the last of the blight. That's the last of our caches done. Paste, no help. Paste, no help. Boots we can't do, coats we can't do. No, nothing there for us. All right, you are ready. Woodcutters, I don't know what to have you do at the moment. I'll take that so it stops blinking at me. Oh, those immediately become active. Because of the drainage mole. Alright, go take care of that. Looking at 8 more points-ish. Eight more points is quite a bit. think we'll be fine. Alright, I should have a bunch of money. Start calling the traders in. See what we can grab. I shouldn't need to grab tools. We should have plenty. Grab the tea. Grab the clothing. I don't have a building for the incense. I'm gonna buy it anyway. There, that's fine. I shouldn't need to buy tools. We should be able to just open glades and have more than enough. No, this didn't matter. We're not using the water. Everything else is fine. Yeah, we're just waiting for the storm. Newcomers in 3. How you doing, Bella? You good? You getting a nice nap in? Is your sister finally leaving you alone? Poor cat. I'm gonna call you and buy food. Get some stuff for humans to get us through the storm. No, nothing for humans? Alright, that's fine, I guess. Woodcutters are faster? Sure. I accept. Fuel shouldn't be a problem. None of that should matter. Base foods are fine. We have a ton of money. We may as well spend it. They have a bunch of people just standing around. .14 is all we're getting because we have so few people. It's mostly just humans. All right, here we go. Let's open these big ones first. I didn't prep them all, did I? No, I didn't get these prepped. A Fishman Soothsayer. Just starts murdering people. No, I don't get 8 points before storm season is over. That would be crazy.
That's it.
I need to open too many glades for that to happen. All right, we can do this.
Aha.
And then we need to do a mass opening of small glades as well. Might have to do the math to see where we are. Things like this don't get done before the storm is over.
Uh-huh.
Monday.
But we're getting a lot of caches real quick. Unfortunately, we need to find 8 points, so we are not there yet. Which means we probably need to work on these.
Claro.
Yeah, we don't crush this fast enough. Ooh, small one. Yeah, we could do that one. All right, well, that's enough of these. We don't need any more big ones. We can just do small ones from here. You can make me do the math. 0.75, 175, 275, 350, 450, 5, 6, 7. If you can get me one more. I've got 100 sea marrow. I need the tools. I need to open small glades. I need to open whatever glades we're closest to. Unfortunately, everyone's walking very slowly. I don't think we open these fast enough. I think I move them and we start doing the small glades. We need the tools quickly. Because these are all waiting on them. God, I haven't even started some of them yet. No, you're not going to get them done fast enough. And hostility is a problem. Burn wood? Anthill?
Rudo.
Yeah, none of these glades are as well prepped. Even if I burn Sea Marrow, I don't think we get these done fast enough. Ooh, who are you? Runehar Blightclaw. Neat. All right. How many of these are still empty? None? Okay. So now we just need tools. How fast do you burn? Get that going full speed and see what happens. I mean, at this point, I either have the tools or I don't. So, who's the furthest behind? You're done in a minute. You haven't started yet. You need another carrier. You need a carrier. Is anyone else I can pull? Grab more people? Certainly that won't cause issues. You're going. You're still carrying. You're going. You haven't actually started yet? Alright, that should do it. Either they get it or they don't. Didn't expect you to open another one. Do I actually have enough tools for all these things that I started? Get me back to 1. I'll start counting at 1. You're good, you're good. You're good. Good, good. Carrying the last of yours, you're carrying the last of yours. Yours done. Okay. Yep, everyone's going. I mean, they can go fast if they can get there. That's sort of the key, is I don't know where this guy is. Where are you? You're not gonna make it. Actually, you will make it. Ooh, stag. Never gonna make it there, I don't think. All the points are coming in. One more? Hey, we pulled off year 3. That was unexpected. Alright. Another supply package? We're at 103 seal fragments for good there, so we just need embarkation points. And exclamation points? Gathering storm, flooded mines, those are both good. Commend a contract. The guild has made you an offer. They found an excellent spot for a trading hub and want you to establish it. In theory, only the crown can command viceroys, but the guild has an unusual gift for finding clever ways around such antiquated laws. Win a game before year 8. After completing trade routes worth 150 amber. If you succeed, all your starting caravans will start with an extra 10 amber in 3 parts. These are what we like to see. We want that, and we want embarkation points. The issue is it's gonna have us do it here. So we'll have to figure that out. That's gonna be a prestige 10. How far can we move? Only 4? So we can't quite get back to the flooded mines after the contract. So we might do 1, 2? 3, and then come up here for 4. Go here so we can unlock all of these and see what they are. Got plenty of seal fragments, and we've still got 45 years left. All the names are running together. All right, let's get you guys out of here. Let's see who's streaming. Taoist is on. We don't get to see Taoist very often. We've got some against the Stormers as well. I feel like I don't see Taoist very much. So maybe we'll hop over and say hi to him real quick. All right, well, we got 2 runs in. 2 wins, both 3 years. It's actually a pretty quick night for getting 2 wins in. And we'll figure out where we're gonna go next time. 2, 3, 4, 5. We should still be good. We shouldn't have to worry about time being an issue. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. All right. For those of you that haven't seen Taoist before, he always streams with his dogs. Usually Bubba. He's got another one. I don't actually know the other one. But they're usually around. He is doing some... Is he playing Call of Duty tonight? Yeah, he's playing Warzone tonight. I know that's not everybody's thing. So if you hop out here, that's fine with me. Did I actually hit the button? Yeah, I did. I didn't? I didn't. There we go. Now the timer's going. So yeah, thanks for being here. Hey, Sea Crow. I am gonna go get some sleep. I got an eye doctor appointment tomorrow morning. I'm finally getting new glasses. I haven't been in forever. I know that's a thing I'm supposed to be doing every year, but I don't. And then I've got a brother who's celebrating a birthday tomorrow, so I'm gonna head out and see him. It's gonna be a long day. But I'm off for the weekend, and then I'll be back on Monday. Thanks, Sea Crow. I hope you have a good weekend. Yeah, we're gonna finish this up, and then I think we'll move on to something else. See if I can find something for the queue, at least. But yeah, enjoy your weekends. I'll be back Monday. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.